Here we are, we've just stopped just north of Proserpine. We've met Mr. Walking Man himself, who's doing a walking himself around the world. And we'll just have a chat to him and see what he's about. About 10 minutes by drive from Proserpine.
But that's about 3 hours walking.
3 hours walking. And here I am with
Gary Walking Man Hause. I'm walking around the world. 18,000 miles so far, and another 20,000 miles to go for the Guinness Book of World Records, walking around the world.
Guinness Book of World Records?
Yeah, it's 37,000 miles. Last year was in the record book. This one guy, he's a preacher. He carries this really big cross and he drags it behind him, and he's been doing it for like 40 years, and he preaches about Jesus. Yeah. So my trip's a little different.
You're more about peace.
I may look like a religious fanatic, but
world understanding.
Yeah.
But you're a neutral environmentalist, so to speak, is it?
Well, I guess I'm an environmentalist. Just keep your life simple, and you know, gas is so expensive. It's just easier and healthier to walk.
10,000 odd to go.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this other guy is still walking. He's only 65, so who knows if I'll ever catch him. But you know, it's really not about the record. It's just about having a good time and meeting people. And you know, I actually spend less money when I'm walking around the world than when I'm home working. You know, with rent and all that stuff. You know, gas for my car and stuff like that. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of my car and just going with this. You know, and taking the bus down to where I work. So I think I might do that when I get home.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, what's your favourite country, sir?
Well, so far I'd have to say New Zealand. When I was in New Zealand, a lot of people are stopping to talk to me and invite me home for dinner. I ended up spending 3 days at this dairy farm. This family had a family reunion and they wanted me to stay. They even had Christmas presents under the tree for me. And I think I gained about 5 or 10 pounds there. And I gave a couple talks at local elementary schools. And all the kids, after I gave the talk, they all got up and sang a thank you song in Maori. And they kind of did like a Polynesian hula dance too. So that was pretty neat. So a lot of neat people in New Zealand. Had a good time there. The solid lines are the past walks, and the dotted lines are the future walks. I've worked from New York to Florida, Florida to California, Texas, Mexico, Central America, to the Panama Canal, Colombia and Ecuador. I still got to finish the rest of South America. I did UK and Ireland. I did Portugal to Turkey. And I did New Zealand, North and South Island. And now I'm doing Cairns, all along the coast, Melbourne, Adelaide. Probably make it as far as about Ceduna. I'm not going to do the Nullarbor, but I've got a return ticket November 10th, so 6 months. And then I'll just take a bus and to the airport, wherever I am in Australia when I'm ready to go back to the airport.
And off you go again?
Yep, go back to Florida. I work for 5 months, this December to May, and then I think I'm going to fly into Turkey, go through the Middle East, probably Georgia, Armenia, take the ferry across the Caspian, I think Tajikistan, Uzbekistan. I'm not sure how far, but I'll probably just get like maybe almost to China, then the next year do China. Of course, I just kind of plan one trip at a time, and I kind of just have the future ideas of where I want to go next. Just gotta, do some research over the winter while I'm working and look into visas and the temperatures and stuff like that.
And what's the inspiration for walking around the world?
Well, I used to bicycle tour around the world, but after I saw the movie Forrest Gump, I decided to switch to walking. Just wanted something a little simpler to do, and once I started doing it, I actually like it better than bicycling. It's a little easier on the body, you're in the more natural. I like it too because I walk through traffic, so you pretty much see every car, whereas when you're bicycling, you're with traffic. You might have a rear view mirror, but still, anybody can just run you over.
Yeah, I've been truck myself, I know the feeling.
So this is my sun tea. I get about 30, 40 a gallon of sun tea. This is a liter, costs me 5 cents for 30 or 40K a day. It's pretty good.
That's what you run on.
Pretty good mileage.
Sun tea.
Sun tea. Yeah, one tea bag and a quarter cup of sugar. And I use the same tea bag all day. I just keep adding water and an eighth a cup of sugar. And I've got oatmeal in here. I've got eggs. I got some ramen noodles, a little stove. I've got bananas, apples, oranges.
So it's pretty fuel economy, really.
Chocolate hazelnut sauce.
So what's your carbon credit rating?
Pretty low, you know, probably zero. The only thing is, you know, I have to fly here
Oh, yes.
from New York. I got a round trip ticket. Good time. I meet a lot of nice people. It's good exercise, and I can really think a lot better. When you're walking, you get a lot of extra oxygen and blood to your brain.
Yeah.
You think up all these ideas. And, yeah, I write all these articles, put them on the website. I've had nice people stop and talk to me, and sometimes people give me food or water, or invite me home for dinner, or a home-cooked meal. I think sometimes people, when they see me with this bed sheet on, they're kind of scared of me. They think maybe I'm a religious fanatic. And you know, sometimes I've got this green shirt. When it's hot and sunny, I got to wear this to keep from getting sunstroke. But when I start out in the morning, I use the green shirt, and then in the evening, maybe 5, I can switch to the green shirt again. Yeah, if it's a cloudy, cool day, I'll wear the green shirt. I've gotten sunstroke before. You gotta be really careful. You don't want to overdo the sun. I actually found this bed sheet on the side of the road in Texas 12 years ago. I got sunstroke that day from a t-shirt and shorts. And I drank a lot of water, took some aspirin. I was okay the next day, but I cut a hole in it and started wearing it as a ghost costume. Yeah. And then a friend of mine sewed in these mesh panels on the side and made it a little bit nicer. Well, it looks real good. It looks kind of funny. I've had a few people yell, you know, Osama bin Laden at me, go home.
Oh, really?
That was in Panama just after 9/11.
Yeah. There's always somebody looking around, isn't there?
You know, the thing is, half the time people yell things at me. But the cars moving so fast, usually you can't understand what they're saying. I mean, if you want to talk to me, just stop.
And they don't even know, you know, what you're doing or what you're about. They're just like random abuse.
Most people can see my sign, World Walker, and they pretty much automatically, unless they're pretty stupid, they automatically know that I'm walking around the world. Yeah. So, of course, some people, you know, they're not paying attention, you know. Some people are drunk, they're tossing beer cans out the window. You never know. Some people are talking on their cell phone.
So yeah, there you go, folks. Mr. World Walker, and you can check him out on www.walkingman.org.
Yep, sure enough. Yeah, I got a little pocket mail computer with me, and so I check my email every day, and I get a lot of people to email me and ask me questions, and I get back to them pretty quick.
Do you ever look for offers of accommodation as well, or is that something you sort
Well, I don't really look for it, because actually I prefer sleeping in my tent. But people have offered, you know, to invite me home for a home-cooked meal and a hot shower and maybe even do laundry, and you know, I usually take them up on them unless I feel they're bad vibes from them or something, you know. So I've got like a whole bunch of addresses. A lot of these bikers from the Townsville rally have been stopping and talking to me and giving their address down in Sydney or Brisbane and say, hey, come and stop and visit. Or I've got people that have read my website and say, hey, you know, I'm down in Nora, south of Sydney. Come down and visit, you're welcome to stay. So I've got a lot of addresses of people in Australia to visit.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, if you can look on your website to where you are, and if anyone offers some camping site or wants to sacrifice a chicken for you,
yeah,
be more than welcome.
Sure enough, yeah.
Check it out.
Always nice to meet new people, and I mean, especially on a hot day like this.
Well, thanks for your time.
Sure enough.
And hopefully see you again on the road somewhere. Yeah, it's a real travelling destination that a lot of people go to access the islands. There's all these islands.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to swim to one of the islands, but there's ferries that run across and you can sort of look around the area. It's sort of a unique area.
Alright, just kind of go one day at a time and see what happens. How far is it from Prospering to Harley Beach?
Well, by car, so you've got there's a road that goes around the ship Harley Beach, and it's probably about 10 k's, about 15 k's, 20 k's. Yeah, and there's a shortcut Bowen Road that we turned off. It goes down the left and it walks around and it goes up to the Proserpine Road and then down there. So it's a little bit out of your way.
So, why don't you read my witness book, and you can put your address in there, and there's your phone number or something. I'm not very good at remember names, so I can put people.
Yeah, I can do that.
Put the address and name down, if I do decide to do that. To begin this book, the word Rush, you're supposed to have a witness book that's going to be signed every day.
Oh, really? So where you were and that you were walking?
Just people you know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, you're walking around the world, it takes you 30 years or whatever. Pretty much on your own.
Yeah.
Kind of too weird to cheat. We had this one guy who was running around the world, and he was kind of cheating.
Just to get it cool.
Yeah, he's issuing all these press releases and publicity type extra. And the World Ultramarathon Organization was trying to hook up with him. And he kept on getting him off, disappearing. And they were getting really pissed at him because he's like faking.
Yeah.
And they're ultramarathon runners, they're pretty serious about it. And they got this guy who says he's running around right out Lake Ontario. I used to have to walk up to the ocean with the school bus.
Cool. Well, here we are at just north of Proserpine, and in our journey we've discovered a walking man who's been walking around the world, and we thought we'd stop and have a chat and see what he's about. Here we are, we've just stopped just north of Proserpine. We've met Mr. Walking Man himself, who's doing a walking himself around the world, and we'll just have a chat to him and see what he's about. Well, I'm Joey, and I'm doing some work for Channel with Sunday while John Naylor is working at the boat show. And here we are Hi, I'm Joey, and I'm just doing some work for John Naylor at channelwithsunday.com. Hi, I'm Joey, and I am just doing an interview with Mr. Walking Man just north of Proserpine. Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm doing. Here we are just on the road, and we've come across Mr. Walking Man. He's doing a walk around the world for peace and inner peace, and we just thought we'd stop and have a chat and spend some time with him. Hi, I'm Joe, and here I am just north of Proserpine. We were doing a trip up the coast, and we saw Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm Joe, and here I am just north of Proserpine on the side of the road, and we've stopped here just to have a chat and spend some time with Mr. Walking Man himself. Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm doing some work for Channel with Sunday, as you can see, And here I am just north of Proserpine, and we've come across Mr. Walking Man himself on the side of the road, and we just thought we'd stop and have a chat.